Rudolph here, and first and foremost, I have a couple new updates for you. Starting with one, I will be moving houses soon, so I'm going to try to grind as many videos out as I can, as quickly as possible, so you might get more than one video this month from me. But just note that, one, that might happen, and two, you might not get any videos for a while because I will be moving. My hopodge recording system might not always be working. But anyways, that's the bad news. What's the good news? Well, the good news is I'm using Filmora now, and let me tell you, Filmora is a lot better than Microsoft Video Editor. There's one thing I like about Filmora that... Actually, there's a lot of things. But there's one key feature that I like about Filmora that you just don't get in Microsoft Video Editor. And that is the ability to put multiple effects, text, music, and all that kind of good stuff together without too much trouble. And also, as you guys might have noticed in some of my past videos, Microsoft Video Editor didn't always transfer over as well when I converted the video onto YouTube. There was some delay in the funny moments, etc., etc. But anyways, is that a Type 61? No, that is an STA2. So Rudolph, why'd you buy the STA2, you wallet warrior? Well, joke's on you. I did not exactly buy the STA2. About a month and maybe a half ago, early March, mid-March, there was a crew glitch. I don't know all specific details, but if you transferred a crew, then you were refunded 1,000 gold, regardless if that transfer was made with credits or actual gold. So again, I don't know all specific details, but this happened a month and a half ago, and so I used the 7,000, 8,000 gold I acquired to get myself, an STA2. And I've been liking the STA2. And basically, the message from this, thank you Wargaming, thank you for the 3,000 gold. I don't know if this was intended or not, if this was actually a glitch or something from the Wargaming crew, but in any instances, thank you very much. I acquired myself a free Tier 8 Premium Medium Tank, and let me tell you right now, I am loving this STA2. And I know for a fact that I'm not the only person that this has happened to. Some other players on the forums have been talking about this, and it's been all over World of Tanks. Console, at least. So, if you guys played PC, you will know that the STA2 has, well, sort of recently received a nice buff. It has 212mm penetration instead of 185, 175, I believe. I would look up the stats on this thing later because I'm not going to brief all of them for you, but if there's one thing the STA2 on console has over the STA2 on PC, that is the fact that it only meets Tier 9s. That's right, this tank that has kick-ass stats on par with the AMX CDC only meets Tier 9s. That's right, you will never be fighting a Mouse, an E100, a VK442B, any of those dangerously well-armored tanks in this tank. You will only be meeting up to Tier 9s. And even if you do manage to fail platoon with your friend and meet Tier 10s, you're not completely screwed. You've got 212mm of penetration. With Premium, I think that goes up to around 280, maybe 290. So the STA2, on console at least, has some way better qualities about it. The STA2 is perfect for training up your Japanese medium tank crews and grinding that ever so painful grind to the STB1. But the STA2 has, well, almost it all. The only quality feature about this tank it lacks is really the armor. But you're gonna have to get used to that if you're gonna play Japanese medium tanks. Up until the STB1, which has some bounceable turret armor, I wouldn't rely on it, but it is very fantastic indeed with the sloping and just the overall shape of the turret. The STA2, besides the armor, has decent maneuverability, great gun handling, great penetration. It's got alright view range. It's seemingly quick. It's everything you need for a medium tank. And you know, funny thing is, in my opinion, the STA2 is probably better than the grindable STA1, which is quite interesting. But all in all, I really do enjoy my STA2, and it is a fantastic tank. On the note of premium tanks, who's psyched for those heavy metal heroes? I mean, You can be psyched for them and not want to pick up a couple of them. I don't know if I'm going to pick up a couple of them. The FV305 doesn't seem like that great of an artillery to be playing in the first place. The IC-130, it's good. The M51, it's good. I don't know. Overall, I've heard some mixed opinions about those tanks, but in my personal opinion, if you are a rare tank collector, look no further than these 3 tanks. Personally, I haven't obviously not had any experience with them, but I've gotten some feedback from some of my friends suggesting that, hey, they're not all too shabby for what they're worth. I mean, 50 bucks is no shrug off the shoulder, but don't get me wrong, those tanks are beasts in their own individual. So maybe I'm wondering, did you guys acquire some gold? I know this happened on more of a large scale than just a couple of players. But if it isn't already old news to you, the Waffenträger off E100 is here to stay. Damn right, we will keep the Waffenträger off E100. Screw you. Actually, I'm not gonna say that to PC Master Race. But anyways, you get the idea. We're keeping the Waffenträger off E100. She's staying with us. She's here to stay. Forever. Well, I hope. But anywho, not only are we getting the Waffenträger, we're getting the Grille 15 as well. That tier 10 tank destroyer that they have on PC that replaced this tank. Now, I know popular opinion is that, well, screw it, the Waffenträger off E100 is going to stay. I know a lot of you guys out there aren't very fond of that, and it kind of just ticks you off. A lot of you guys are excited for the Grille 15 replacing the Waffenträger because, as I mentioned before in a previous video that is irrelevant, the Waffenträger off E100 is a pretty broken tank. And the Grille 15, it's not a bad tank, and it was a well-due replacement for the Waffenträger off E100, and I get that. But there's not much I can do about that. But the Waffenträger off E100 and Grille 15 aren't the only tanks in tech trees that are receiving changes as well. Other tanks in tech trees are getting moved around a bit. We're getting the Batchat 25T AP as a tier 9 French medium tank in the Batchat 25T line. But don't worry, the Lorraine isn't going anywhere fast, as it is going to remain a tier 9 French medium tank. So now you can choose to go the Batchat 25T AP to the Batchat 25T or the Lorraine 40T. Both of which are fantastic tanks, and either way, I say you would probably have a lot of fun grinding to the amazing Batchat 25T. Anyways, what are you guys' opinions on the Waffenträger staying, the Grille 15 coming in? To be honest, I've never played the Grille 15, but from what I've seen, the Grille 15 is a pretty fantastic tank. On PC, I don't always play PC, and my account on PC is pretty destroyed, pretty bad. It's just kind of a sad account overall. So I'm not getting anywhere fast on there, or getting any nice progress towards the Grille 15. But from what I've watched a lot of videos on it. I think the Grille 15 is going to be a fantastic tank. Most accurate gun in the game, 1.5 seconds aim time, incredible alpha, great penetration. It's just going to be a wonderful German tank destroyer to play with. Not to mention incredible gun depression for a German tank destroyer. 10 degrees, maybe? I'm pretty sure. But overall, the Grille 15 and the Waffenträger are going to have quite a running. They're both fantastic German tank destroyers, boasting that incredible accuracy. Aim time, if you want to kind of disregard the Jagdpanzer 100 being thrown into the mix. Obviously, the Grille 15, as some of you may know, is not going to have that much armor, obviously. But it's going to be a very quick tank destroyer. On the flip side, it's not going to be very sneaky. So, overall, I think the Grille 15 will be a great addition to the game. It might seem a little bit OP at first, and now that I'm talking about it, it probably will be a little OP when it's first added into the game. But what I'm trying to say is, good job Wargaming on just the progress of the game. I feel like it's taking so many steps forward so quickly, it feels awesome. And spoiler alert, but what's most interesting to me is that if we still have the Grille 15 and the Waffenträger off E100, by the time the Panzerkampfwagen 7 gets into the game, hint hint, then we will have a lot of top-tier German armament and armor. The Panzerkampfwagen 7 being introduced in the game would make 3 top-tier German heavy tanks, and if we kept the Grille 15 and this tank, that would make 3 top-tier German tank destroyers. Wow, Germany, I feel, has been receiving a lot of love on these past couple of patches on Xbox and PC. And when the Grille comes out, I can't guarantee anything, but I'm gonna try to get you guys a review ASAP. Just so I can kind of run down all the complete statistics console-wise of how that tank's gonna look in this game, and its influence, maybe how you guys want to play it, some new playstyles, features, qualities, pros, cons, etc., etc. I just feel the Grille is gonna be such a nice addition. So silly me chose France for the tank madness instead of USSR, which I had no idea would win. I thought France would take it home, obviously, but we Frenchies didn't get the free Vanquisher Sentinel AC1, which, well, I'm not too bummed out about it, because congratulations on you USSR players who got that free tank and all the qualities and other stuff that came with it. But in all my disappointments, the Sentinel AC1 isn't exactly one of them. I mean, it's a cute little rare tank for all those collectors out there, but to be honest, it probably wouldn't be my first go-to premium tank to, well, club seals with, I guess, is how I'd put it. B2. Valentine 2. But referencing to the first part of this video, if you guys have any interest of picking up the STA2, some bundles are going to be coming out later this month, along with the Heavy Metal Heroes. So if you want to pick up the STA2, by all means, go for it. I love the STA2. It's probably one of my best Tier 8 premium medium tanks. And yes, I did say the CDC was my best, and one of my favorites. But the STA2 outclasses it in almost every way except for speed, superior speed, and superior maneuverability. I'm not saying the CDC is bad, I'm just saying the STA2 can do some things better. It'll never have to meet one of these beasts in a battle, hopefully, nor will it ever have to meet a Grille 15. Those things would tear an STA2 apart, but they wouldn't be completely safe from it. And for all you Xbox players, you might have taken note of that last Xbox system and software patch where that beam feature was added, where you can kind of live stream. It's kind of like a mini version of Twitch. So I will update you guys if I stream on Beam, and to be honest, I'm kind of leading towards it because I'm so lazy and you don't even have to make an account. You can stream right from your Xbox Live account. But on this note of upcoming things that have to do with me, next Saturday, April 15th, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, United States, I will be hosting a training room for any of you guys who want to join, for anyone who maybe just wants to talk with me, maybe meet me. Oh, and I almost forgot, it'll be hosted on NA West. I'll make some kind of title that'll say like, I might just keep as my gamer tag Rudolph on it, just so you guys know what you're looking at. But do note that I do have a clan tag now, RNG Rudolph on it, so that might be included in the title, but I don't think it's really that big of a deal for you guys to notice. Don't worry, Funny Moments has not completely disappeared off my radar. If you guys, obviously I say this almost every video, if you want to send me in some clips, by all means go for it. I would love to include them in my videos. Funny Moments Episode 4 will probably be coming out around, well, pretty soon, because like I said before, I'm moving. I don't know what my schedule's gonna look like. I don't know if I'm gonna always be able to get you guys videos, so I will try to grind that out ASAP. And thanks to Filmora, hopefully the videos won't have that many problems. I'll be able to get the timing right and get some nice sound effects and some music overlay in there, so you guys won't have to be like struggling watching my amazing editing skills on a video that's supposed to be funny when in reality it probably just looks terrible and I'm only embarrassing myself. So let me know in the comments, how do you like the new video? Are you guys think you're gonna be liking these new enhanced videos? What's going on? How's your spring? Whatever you want to leave in the comments, just leave me some feedback. I beg of you, that would be really great. So I hope you guys having a nice spring. Happy Tanks Madness, and I'll catch you guys later.